All right. All right. Let's try this again. Because I was streaming on the wrong server. But I'm starting now. All right. What's going on, guys? I'm here.
You and your team need to get things done. With Monday.com, it's easy, fun,
wait
and
a minute.
simple.
I'm hearing some
Just add the
commercials.
workflow that suits you.
I'm hearing
Whether
some
you're a small
commercials.
team or a big organization.
All right, let me get that out of here. All right, what's up, man? I'm here. I'm live. Yeah, my eyes are red. I'm sunburned. How y'all doing, man? Glad to have y'all tuning in. My eyes are red as shit. Look like I've been smoking weed. How's everybody doing, man? How y'all living? How are y'all doing? Let me let everybody on the gram know that I'm live right now. What's going on, man? It's almost 8 o'clock out here on the West Coast. Let me let everybody on the gram know that I'm live. I'm just very tired right now. I'm up in Vegas. I got all the kids here. Got all my babies here for Father's Day, and they've been running us ragged, throwing temper tantrums all day. Vegas is not really kid friendly. Let me say that. Shit. Vegas is not kid friendly, especially the hotel I'm in. This hotel is not kid friendly. Um, they overcharge you for a lot of stuff out here. It's just not a kid friendly place, but it is what it is. What's going on, man? By the way, HC5 coming to theaters. Hold on, let me let the gram know that I'm live right now. HC5 in theaters. I hope you got your tickets for HC5. HiddenColorsFilm.com. If you don't have your tickets, everybody go to HiddenColorsFilm.com. HiddenColorsFilm.com. Let me let everybody know that I'm live right now. Hey, what's up? Swipe up. I'm live right now. I'm in Vegas, live right now. Swipe up. Listen live to my live stream. Hey, what's up? Swipe up. I'm live right now. I'm in Vegas, live right now. Swipe up. Listen live to my live stream. Hey, what's up? All right. I ain't gonna be on here too long because my kids gonna be running in here in the room in a minute, so I can't be on too long. But I'm gonna chop it up with you guys as much as I can. So look, we're here. We're here. Glad to have everybody here. I don't smoke or drink. That's right, I don't smoke or drink. But I forgot in these hotels and these casinos, people are smoking like crazy. So I'm getting all that smoke, and it's really, really irritating. You know, when you're not around that, and then you go somewhere and it's nothing but smoke everywhere. You know, you're allowed to smoke inside the casinos here. What's up, Kiki? You said there are kid-friendly hotels in Vegas. There are, like Circus and stuff like that. But who's that? What's up, Lexi? Your brother got married in Vegas. The marriage lasted 10 years for her. Yeah. What's going on, babe? So y'all gonna see a lot of folks going in and out in the background there. Y'all gonna see a lot of in and outs in the background. What's up, Tree? You got water, dear? Give me one, baby. I look sleepy. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy, man. I am a little sleepy. What's up, Tree? This is my daughter. Say hello, Tree. All right, let me get a swig of this. Woo. You just came in? Yeah. Oh, you was in the store? I got some water bottles. All right. Okay. Okay. It was $4 a bottle. Oakland. Well, shout out to Oakland. We're gonna have the movie in Oakland / San Francisco at the Clay Theater in the Bay. All right. So HC5 is going to be at the Clay Theater in the Bay. And it's going to be at the Royal Oaks or River Oaks out there in Houston. So you guys go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. Hiddencolorsfilm.com. Okay, let's get into some things. I want to talk about and I discussed this on my broadcast this week. They're having that reparations. Um, um, what can I call it? Hearing a reparations hearing this week. I think it's going to be Wednesday. I'm not sure what day it's going to be, but they're having this reparations hearing, quote unquote, and it's already trick bagged up. It's already going to be a farce. They're having this hearing to discuss reparations, and basically it's going to be a bunch of deflections. The Democrats are going to pretend that they're doing this reparations thing, but basically they're going to do all these trick words. They're using they got Danny Glover and all this stuff. And again, and I told y'all the reason why they're going to get Danny Glover is for that whole Mandela thing. Danny Glover played Mandela, and he's going to be that liaison for the Truth and Reconciliation thing. It's going to be, no, I'm tired. Somebody, oh, you're looking rough. Yes, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm sunburned. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Shit. And look, this whole thing, this is a farce. They're already starting the trick bag game. They're already throwing out things to undermine reparations for black people already. The New York Times put out this article talking about we should be talking about a gay reparation for gay people. So they're already stacking this thing up with throwing out stuff. The white media is throwing stuff out there. Down in Brazil, they just used some of the laws down there that were supposed to protect people based on race. They're going to use those laws to protect gay people down in Brazil. This happened this week. They're going to use laws down there to protect gay people in Brazil. If you use certain discriminatory language, that's going to be illegal down there in Brazil. So they're going hard to undermine black people globally. They're going hard to undermine black people globally. All right? The Clay Theaters in San Francisco, not Oakland. That's why I said San Francisco and Oakland. All right? You did? But look, this meeting they're about to have, this bogus ass hearing they're about to have with Ta-Nehisi Coates and all that, they're about to start this all-inclusive thing. They're going to go up here and talk about how we're going to get out here and talk about our feelings. It's going to be about that. And hold on, let me play this clip where Sheila Jackson Lee, she was on Al Sharpton's show, and they were already talking about no cash payments. They're talking about we need education and all this. Hold on, let me play this. Okay, let me see if I can play this. Hold on, let me find it real quickly, just to show you the con game that's already brewing. Okay, this is it right here. Let me let y'all hear this. All right, where are we at? Y'all bear with me for a second. Y'all bear with a player for a second. Window capture. All right. Yeah, I know I'm looking real tired right now because I am. Okay. Okay, where are we? Where are we? This is okay. This is it right here. Okay, this is Sheila Jackson Lee on Al Sharpton's show. Okay. Now this is Sheila Jackson Lee. They're talking about the reparations talk.
When African slaves were first brought here to the United States, 1789, when, as I said earlier, it was institutionalized in the laws of the land, all the way into the 21st century, de jure and de facto, and in particular.
Oh, come on, man, come on.
We're not focused on payments. We're focused on ending the disparities, asking the question and finding the solutions. Why?
Hold now, did y'all just hear that? Sheila Jackson Lee, she tried to slip that in real fast. We're not focused on payments. We're focusing on ending the disparity. Wait, hold on. How are we going to do that without payments? How are you going to do that without payments? She tried to slip that in there real fast. Well, we're not focused on payments, but right there, when they say that, everything else is going to be a farce. Everything else is going to be a farce. When they say we're not focused on payments, now everything else is a bunch of time-wasting BS. Reparations is about payments. It's that simple. That's the only thing it's about. Now, she's telling you right now it's not about payments. Hold on. Come on. God damn. Okay. Here we go.
African slaves were first brought here to the United States. 1789, when, as I said earlier, it was institutionalized in the laws of the land, all the way into the 21st century, de jure and de facto. And in particular, we're not focused on payments. We're focused on ending the disparities, asking the question and finding the solutions why 1 million plus incarcerated persons happen to be African Americans, why there are disparities in education, why is there a need?
No! What the hell you mean why? We know why. White supremacy is why. See, this is bullshit right here. This is time-wasting talk. We want to ask the questions why. No, damn a question. We know why. We need those payments. See, this is time-wasting right now. They're just wasting time. Hold on. This is BS right here.
To continuously try to, how should I say, stand up our excellent and outstanding historically black colleges. Why wouldn't that be one of the relief that we would look to, where the black colleges, historically black colleges, would never have to look a day at whether or not their doors are going to be closed. And
historical black colleges don't mean nothing. Most of those colleges, they're filled with immigrants right now. That has nothing to do with us. I don't give a damn about no historically black college. That don't mean nothing. You're just giving money back to white people. That don't mean nothing. Nothing. You got to have an income. You got to have an economy for an HBCU to work. When people get out of college, when they get out of the HBCU, they have to have an economic base to go to. This is Negro babble. This
number of African Americans, as they have done in the past, through those college doors. And then, of course, healthcare disparities that we have suffered from over the years.
Oh,
lack of access to health.
Okay, that's enough. So you hear the con game already. Okay, you hear the con game. And let me tell you something. The reason why Sheila Jackson Lee has been out here with this HR 40 con game for the longest, and she's been running this game. It's a con, this dragging on and on and on and on, this HR 40 con game that has no tangible benefits left to it. They ain't talking about giving anything. They're just talking about study, and let's ask the question why, and let's talk, and let's have some truth and reconciliation. This is a con game, and the reason why she's doing that, and they got her out there doing that, if we're talking about cash payments, guess what? Sheila Jackson Lee is not entitled to any. If we're talking about cash payments, Sheila Jackson Lee ain't entitled to no money because she's not a foundational black American. Sheila Jackson Lee is a first-generation Jamaican. Do y'all know that? Sheila Jackson Lee is a first-generation Jamaican. Both of her parents came from Jamaica. She's not even a foundational black American, so of course she's going to keep talking in bullshit-ass circles. And that's why she's always running up, caping for immigration and all these other things that has nothing to do with foundational black Americans. She's a damn immigrant. Look it up. That's why she's talking in circles like that, dude. She's not even a foundational black American. She's not entitled to nothing. See, I've been telling y'all, they've been having these immigrant groups come in here and undermine us. The Congressional Black College is full of immigrants, first and second generation immigrants. She shouldn't even be talking about reparations. She's not even a foundational black American. Why in the hell is she talking about why is she the reparations poster child? She should never talk about reparations. We should shout her down and shut her down every time we damn get. She shouldn't even be talking about no damn reparations. She's not even one of us like that. We got to shut that down, family. We got to shut this stuff down. They're there to I've been telling y'all, man, they got these immigrant coons who come in here to specifically undermine us. And then they put them, and I've been telling y'all how they get these immigrant who have low-key hostilities towards us and who want to undermine us to act as our representatives. And this is why we don't ever get anything done. Look at Obama. Obama was an immigrant. His dad was an immigrant. And look how he maintained that benign neglect policy. Colin Powell, immigrants. Eric Holder, immigrants. Look at these black elected officials that we have up here supposed to be representing us, and we getting shitted on. And they're just sitting around twiddling their thumbs. They're there to undermine us, dude. They're there to undermine us. And work with the white supremacists against us, dude. So Sheila Jackson Lee is the last person who should be talking about reparations because she's not even entitled to any. That's why she keeps talking about things that's going to benefit her people, immigrants, and other groups. Yes, Eric Holder, that nigga's from Barbados or something. He's Caribbean. Colin Powell's Jamaican. You understand me, man? Yeah, we don't look at the backgrounds of these folks, man. That's something that I've been trying to tell people for years, man. I look at some of these politicians and I keep looking in their backgrounds and I keep seeing, okay, why are they getting all these immigrants to so-called represent us? And a lot of these immigrants are hostile towards us. No wonder we don't have anything going on for us. No wonder we get these people up here to be the voices and the mouthpieces for us, and they do everything they can to undermine the hell out of us. Come on, man. Sheila Jackson Lee has to go. Period. She has to go. She is not a representative of foundational black Americans whatsoever at all. She does not represent us. She's working against us. It's just that simple. You dig? So when they have this BS conversation, everybody on the grassroots level, we have to delegitimize that conversation. It's not a legitimate conversation. This is a big-ass farce that they're putting on in a con game they're trying to run on everybody. I'm telling y'all, they're going to be talking about gay rights, black-brown coalition, we all in this together, diversity is the greatest strength. They're going to be talking all that kumbaya Democrat, undermine black society, that morality, we got to have a moral fiber, and we got to all get together and talk about our feelings. Damn that, dude. They're fake as hell, and we got to call them out on that. Yeah, Kamala Harris, immigrant. You dig? They're going to be talking all that intersectionality garbage. They're going to be talking all that. You dig? Yes, they're talking about a gay reparations. Again, they're doing everything they can. That's for the sole purpose of undermining us. That's for the sole purpose of undermining us. And again, they'll try to connect themselves to our history by doing it around Juneteenth and all that old con game BS. They ain't got nothing to do with no damn Juneteenth. You understand? They love trying to tie themselves into our history, but low-key look down on it because it doesn't represent them. Yeah? Yeah, we got to get money, cash payments. The reparations, let me tell you something. It has to be cash payments. Anything else is a con game. It's on Juneteenth. See, that's a con game they're running. They're trying to set up all of these symbolic gestures. You dig? They're trying to set up all of this symbolic BS. Sheila Jackson Lee should not be the representative for black people or reparations because she ain't even one of us. It's just that simple. And I don't care about all that niggas with all that fake Pan-African talk because it ain't, that's a con game these Negroes are running. Pan-Africanism has to go both ways. It has to be both ways, just not empty rhetoric. And that's what it is right now. It is empty damn rhetoric. Let's just cut the BS. Ain't no Pan-Africanism right now. No other countries, they're not opening their doors to us. They have not set up shop for us to come through and join with them. They have not. As a group, they have not. Let's just keep that thing 100. You dig? And the other people, all they want to do is just eat. People are eating off us. It's all one-sided. Pan-Africanism is everybody coming eating off foundational black Americans. And then turning around and calling us all types of akatas. But we got to get that check. We got to get that paper. We got to get that money. And the way black people are getting targeted in this country, any other conversation is disrespectful. I mean, we got black families being targeted by these race soldiers. Black men, black children. These white supremacists are sitting online. These race soldiers working at these police departments, discussing how they want to kill black folks, and then they're going out here and doing it. I mean, we walk out of our house, we're in danger. So we got to have reparations for not just slavery, but what we have to deal with now. But slavery is the main thing. You dig? So they're going to have to break bread. You know, reparations in the form of education. I don't want to hear none of this other stuff, because everybody else, they ain't talking that we're going to do it in the form of education and healthcare and all that. No, they're breaking bread and putting all that other stuff on top of it. They need to break bread with us too. Tangible, something that's measurable, specifically for us. Yeah? And shout out to O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson. Shout out to O.J. Happy Father's Day to O.J. Simpson. And O.J. is out here in Vegas. I wish I could have got up with him and chopped it up with him. But O.J. Simpson is out here in Vegas. And O.J., he has a Twitter now. And a lot of folks were mad that O.J. has a Twitter account. A lot of folks were a little upset that O.J. Simpson has a Twitter account. I follow O.J. on Twitter too. They're like, oh, damn, how dare he get a Twitter account? He's a murderer. Go to hell. O.J. ain't no murderer. They talking about the juice is loose. Well, yeah, O.J. ain't no damn murderer. Shout out to O.J. O.J. is a football legend. Yeah, they mad because let me tell you something about that O.J. case. Let me tell you something about the O.J. case. Yeah, Zimmerman is loose there. They don't have all that same smoke for Zimmerman. But yeah, O.J. was like, yeah, I want to set the record straight. You know, he got his Twitter. So, you know, I hope he ain't going to be on that cooning, you know. But a lot of young folks, and this is the 25-year anniversary of that case, by the way. Let me tell you something. The reason why they're mad, so many white supremacists, and anybody mad at the O.J. case in the dominant society, 9 times out of 10, they're a white supremacist. Just suspect that they're a white supremacist. That's how you can tell. The real reason why they're mad, let me tell y'all something. Deep down, the average person in the dominant society, they know O.J. didn't kill those 2 people. Let me tell you something. Deep down, everybody in the dominant society, they know deep down O.J. didn't kill those people. Just like they know George Zimmerman wrongfully killed Trayvon. They know good and well Trayvon wasn't on George Zimmerman beating him up. You know, white supremacists, they know how to go along with a lie. But deep down, let me tell you something. The people in the dominant society, they're smart. They know good and well that O.J. Simpson did not do some super nigga bullshit like wake up at 9:30 at night and for no apparent reason whatsoever, go put on a sweatsuit, some gloves that were too tight, and a skull cap, and some Bruno Magli shoes. I mean, just the outfit alone is ridiculous. This is what they're telling you. O.J. Simpson, according to them, woke up in 1994, just woke up one night, 3 years after beating his wife. They keep their excuse, the motive was he was abusive to his wife. So he beat his wife, and then 3 years later, he just woke up after he abused his wife and decided, I should kill her. His ex-wife. He abused his wife 1 year, waited 3 years, and just woke up one night for no goddamn reason whatsoever and said, hey, I got a flight to catch, but before I do, let me go kill my ex-wife. Just for no reason whatsoever. So, what he did, he waited 20 minutes before his flight. He went out and put on a ridiculous outfit. The outfit don't even make no sense. What they're telling you, he put on a sweatsuit. That's what Kato Kalin said. They said he had a sweatsuit on and some little bitty gloves that didn't fit because the gloves clearly didn't fit. Some expensive Bruno Magli shoes with the damn sweatsuit, which I don't even know why he would put that on. That would stand out like a sore thumb. And then a skull cap. Now, what was the skull cap for? He was going to disguise himself with the skull cap from his ex-wife? So he went and put on this ridiculous outfit and drove 6 miles to his ex-wife's house, killed her with a knife, and they said the dog was barking crazy at him. Why is the dog barking at OJ and OJ knows the dog? OJ's been to the house before, and I think OJ bought her the dog. So why is the dog barking crazy at OJ? What, did the skull cap throw the dog off? I mean, when you start just looking at the little bitty intricacies of the case, it's ridiculous. So he goes over there with some church shoes and a sweatsuit and some gloves that didn't fit and a knife. Gonna stab his wife up, and then Ron Goldman shows up, and then he stabbed another person. Then didn't get a scratch on his body. He got a nick on his finger, and that was from a glass over in Chicago, but he butchered 2 people with a damn knife. He's super nigga now. He done butchered 2 people with a knife, and Ron Goldman had all types of fight wounds on his knuckles. So, and Nicole too. Ron Goldman was fighting for his life. He was fighting somebody. This man had all types of fight wounds on his hands and knuckles. OJ didn't have a scratch on his damn body. So now he's super Terminator nigga. So OJ did all this, didn't get a scratch on his body, drove home, got rid of the knife and the bloody clothes, all in a span of 20 minutes. They're trying to tell you that OJ did a professional hit, because that's what it was. That was a professional hit, and he had arthritis. And he did this professional hit in 20 minutes. Got dressed, drove over there, did the hit, then drove back, got rid of all that stuff, and then got in a limousine like nothing happened and went to the airport. There's a lot of stuff they don't tell y'all about that case. That Nicole had some DNA of somebody else other than OJ under her damn fingernails. There's a lot of stuff they don't tell you about that. Like, in that case, and I talked about this before, there's a reason why in the original trial, they never had Nicole or Ron's friends testify. They never had none of their friends testify. Why? Because all their friends were criminals. Ron and Nicole's friends, all of them were criminals. They were all drug dealers and criminals and mafia cats. Nicole's sister, Denise, dated a mafia hitman. There's pictures of her sister with her boyfriend who's a damn hitman for the mafia. These women were into all types of shit out there in Brentwood and the Mezzaluna restaurant, and what they don't tell you, and I've talked about this before, Ron and Nicole's, some of their other friends got killed the same way. But that's not where the money is. The money is putting it on OJ. See, understand, this trial was about getting revenge on black people in LA, and I talked about that before. Yeah, Nicole was a drug addict, dude. She was a cokehead, and that's just the long and short of it. So she was mixed in with all types of folks. Her homegirl who was living with her, Faye Resnick, she was in drug rehab, and I think that's the one they were trying to go at. And they were connected with that Mezzaluna restaurant that had all types of drug and mafia connections. They don't tell y'all all this. And how other waiters at the Mezzaluna got killed too. They don't tell you this. Look up Michael Nigg. Look up Brent Cantor. That's another one of their friends who owned the Dragonfly, who was cool with Ron and Nicole. They killed him the same way. You did? But again, this case was about getting revenge on the black folks of LA because of, they were mad, a lot of the white supremacists and law enforcement, they were mad at black people in LA because of the LA riots. They were mad at black people in LA because of the LA riots. They were mad because a lot of white people got killed during the LA riots. See, they don't like that. A gang of white people got killed in the LA riots. See, they like to sit up and pretend that, oh, black people are destroying their own communities. That's what they tell themselves to make themselves feel better. White people were getting slayed out there. Y'all saw Reginald Denny getting hit with a brick and all this stuff. White folks getting beat up on live TV, but a lot of white people got killed in LA. They don't like talking about that. They don't like talking about that. So they wanted to get revenge. So they wanted to get a big Negro. That was the perfect crime. So they could pin it on OJ. They know OJ didn't do that. But Mark Fuhrman, the white supremacist who was behind the planning of all that bogus ass evidence, you dig? They were going to, that was going to be the case of a lifetime. Them bringing down the big Negro. Yeah, that was going to be their come up. That was going to be everybody's come up. So pinning it on OJ and not the real killer. They know that was a professional hit. They know that was a professional hit. Clearly a professional hit. And it was all about them getting on code. The white supremacist society getting on code and standing with each other for a lie. They knew it was a lie. The name of the game was to bend reality. Because, again, they know that you have to suspend so much disbelief to believe that OJ did those murders. Number one, black millionaires don't kill people with no damn knife. You've never seen a black millionaire go out there and kill some damn body. You don't work that hard to become a millionaire as a black person and then throw it all away killing your drug addict fucking wife. But what they wanted to do was get revenge on black people and bend reality and use the I'm white and I say so narrative. You understand? This was all about, yeah, he might be innocent, but we say he's guilty, and whatever we say goes, and we're going to make him guilty anyway. And we're going to make him guilty anyway. And the problem was they were perfectly fine with Mark Fuhrman, the white supremacists, and all the other white supremacists planning evidence. They're fine with that, like they're fine with it now. They're fine with white racist cops planning evidence, lying, killing black folks, and getting off. They're perfectly fine. They have no problem with that. And they were fine with it then. They're perfectly fine with it. Unfortunately for them, OJ had money, and OJ had Johnny Cochran, who was a very well-respected brother who used to bring it to their asses. So they had that brother. And again, remember, they were trying to stack that jury up, just like they did with the Rodney King jury. They were trying to stack the jury, and Johnny Cochran wouldn't let them do it. Because Johnny Cochran, he knew the ins and outs. He knew all their tricks, and he knew how to counter their tricks. Johnny Cochran was their worst enemy, because Johnny Cochran used all their shit against them. You dig? Johnny Cochran knew how to use their own racism against them. That's what they call it, playing the race card. Yeah, Johnny Cochran was a beast. Yes, he was. Yeah, they wanted to try to move the trial out of L.A. Nah, Johnny was like, no. Nope. They were trying to do the same thing. You dig? Yes, Johnny was the truth. Yeah, so he knew they get down. He knew how they operated, and plus Johnny was really clicked in L.A., so he knew the politics of L.A., he knew the grassroots of L.A., so this brother, he knew how to work all the pieces. And he wasn't no coon like, what's his name? From Darden, Chris Darden, real talk. Yeah, my mama helped me out right here. Chris Darden. See, a lot of those prosecutors, and Johnny worked in the prosecution's office for a minute, but a lot of those prosecutors, they turn out to be coons. They think they have to be coons in order to get a career popping. And Johnny wasn't like that. And Johnny learned the game without becoming a coon. That was the worst nightmare right there. A black person going in there, learning the ins and outs and the inside work of how they get down, and then using it against them. They really didn't like Johnny because of that. You dig? So, with that case, they knew that that man was innocent. They knew that Mark Furman planted all that stuff, but they were perfectly fine with it. They were perfectly fine with that. You dig? And they're mad because OJ got a fair trial. That was a fair trial. That was the most fair trial you ever want to see. That was a fair trial. Everything about that trial was fair. It was a fair trial. They up there putting faulty evidence out there and faulty timelines and planting evidence and planting gloves that don't fit. So yeah, you're supposed to call that out. You're supposed to have a good lawyer who can call that out. And he had a good lawyer who can call that out. But understand, anything equal for us is a negative thing. Anytime we do anything that's equal, that's a negative. That's unfair to them. Equal means unfair to them. Equal, if we're equal, that's unfair to them. You understand? There has to be a major unfair advantage.
The scales have to be tipped.
Yeah. Yeah, Judge Ito, yeah, that's another thing. They had Judge Ito, and he wasn't, he was pretty fair for the most part. Judge Ito was pretty fair for the most part. Yeah? Yeah, they can't win if it's equal. No. If it's equal, they can't win. They have to have it unfair. If it's not stacked up unfairly against us from the outset, then they're going to complain. They're going to complain. That's a problem. That's a major problem. You understand? Yeah, with Judge Olu, with Judge Olu, and that brother, he tries to go into the court, and he's like, wait a minute, y'all putting all these white people on the jury? He's like, look, this doesn't reflect the neighborhood here. Go make the jury pool more diverse. And then they started trying to take that brother down because he wanted equality in the courtroom. Out there in Kentucky, this brother, they having court cases in predominantly black areas, and the all-white jury comes in. He's like, no, send them back, man. We need, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all rigging the jury? That's what I'm saying. That's why we got to stay. If you fight, you win. See, that's the thing. That's why you always got to stand up for yourself. But equal for us is unfair to them. That's why whenever we talk about giving us equal money that we deserve, they want to have a hissy fit. Anything equal with us is unfair to them. It always has to be an unfair advantage. Because whenever we do anything equal, that's why they don't like sports like that. Well, they like sports from a peripheral standpoint, but even in sports, when everything is equal, they lose. In sports is an equal thing. You can't have a system within that ring assisting you. When the bell goes off, it's equal. It's mano a mano. Gladiator versus gladiator. And that's why they always lose for the most part. And then they try to get the brothers in sports outside of the ring. That's why all the major boxers you hear of that's black, outside of the ring, they find reasons to lock them up. Like Muhammad Ali, Jack Johnson, Mike Tyson, Leon Spinks, Floyd Mayweather. They can't beat them in the ring, but they got to go out of their way to beat them outside of the ring in what they control, the system of non-justice. Yeah? But we got to understand how that game is played. What am I saying? What they in there doing, Mom?
They had a bed. She's giving them the pill.
Oh, okay.
She's just trying to get them quiet so they can go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
They put all in the bed.
Okay.
They fine.
Okay.
She's got it.
Okay. I hear him in there yelling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's waiting on the kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah, Reuben Hurricane Carter, absolutely. Absolutely. Man. I see you prancing around in the back with your gown on, Mom.
Can they see me?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm lucky you didn't have on a thong.
Oh my goodness. And my hair sticking up on my head. Oh.
Did you bathe Mateo? Did you wipe him down? You wiped him down. Okay.
Get out of this camera.
No.
We find somewhere to hide.
Man. Oh, let me go in and see what they do in Detroit. So shout out to Detroit in the house. Shout out to Detroit. What's the weather like in Detroit right now, guys? Man. Let me go in here and see what's going on. Happy Father's Day to y'all, too. Let me go ahead and see what these boys doing in the room. I'm almost done.
They're good.
They are.
You gotta get out of here with my guy.
Why are you in the bed with a coat, Tariq?
It's cold.
You cold? You can turn the air down because it was hot. Look at Taria in bed with a coat on. Who you talking to? Your dude?
No.
Who you chatting to?
I'm on Twitter.
Oh, what's your Twitter so everybody can follow you?
My Twitter is @Taria TARRIAAA.
Okay, it's a lot of R's and A's, sweetie. All right, let me go in here. Hold on 1 second. Hope these boys got on clothes. What's up, man? Almost. What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, guys? What are you watching, Mateo?
I'm about to get some info.
Are you about to get some Postmates?
I don't know what
Let's see this.
what's up.
Hey, don't miss.
Okay. The Lion King.
You looking at the Lion King? What you watching? The Lion King? And TJ is tired. Oh, TJ is tired. Look at him. Stop digging in your eyes. Say hi. I didn't bring no alcohol. TJ is so tired. All right. So y'all see I'm here with the badass crew. All right. Oh, man. So it's cold up in Detroit? Just a meerkat? The meerkat? Okay. The meerkat and the lion? Okay, Mateo likes to tell me certain animals. We've been driving around Vegas. Daddy, a lion. A big lion. Oh, yeah, White Castle. White Castle. Do they have turkey? See if they got turkey. I would like a turkey burger from White Castle. Say hello. Hey, y'all, does White Castle have turkey burgers? That'll be... Mateo's arm is doing better. He's going to have the cast off soon. How's your arm feeling, Teo? How's your arm feel? Your arm feel good? What is this? What is this? What is this? The helicopter? Okay. Okay, y'all doing the most. Say White Castles, they do sell turkey burgers. That's what somebody on here said. We got to look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah. So they got turkey. Let me see if they got turkey burgers at. Oh, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Let me talk to the folks. We went to a McDonald's. Where were we when we went to that McDonald's, Lexi?
and I was like, where was that?
Well, on our way.
Barstow.
Yeah, we were like in one of these little small enclaves. Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, it was like in the middle of nowhere. And it smells so bad in there. Nigga, listen. It's one of these. We were the only black people in there, okay? Okay, did you drop that in the trash, dude? Come on, man. Stop throwing the shit in the trash. Mateo just be doing stuff. Stop doing that. You know better than that. Don't do that. Stop that. You gonna get the belt? Yes, I'm gonna get the belt. You want the belt? Come here. Come here, Mateo. Yes, get the belt. But okay, y'all stop messing with the phone. Oh, okay. But yeah, we went to this McDonald's. We're the only black folks in there, and nigga, it smelled so horrible. The customers and the employees were stinking. I was me and Peanut, we were losing our appetite. I was like, oh my God. They smelled horrible. Yeah, we lost our appetite. We didn't really feel like eating the food. It was hard. It smelled like mayonnaise and butt. What do you want? You want attention. What do you want? Look. What? What do you want? You want to see yourself. What do you want? What? Who is that? Mateo. Who is that?
Daddy.
All right. Now, you ready to go to sleep?
No.
Yes, you need to go to sleep. Because you've been cutting up all day. Have you been cutting up all day? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Y'all stop tearing up this room. You want the belt? All right. Say it's not good. Oh yeah. Oh, it was horrible. And when you see all these stories about people in the dominant society dying off, oh my God, it smells like death. They have a death scent. That smell like sick. They smell sickly. They smell fucking sickly, dude. It was horrible.
Oh, everybody don't want to come.
Not everyone want to come on up. What's up, T? Yeah, they were smelling sickly. Yeah, man, it was up in Barstow, I think.
Somewhere around.
Somewhere, yeah.
No one's English.
Yeah. They were all on open. Yes, that smell. It just the people smelled sickly. It looked sickly, dude. I'm like, oh my God.
I was like, y'all ain't got no gloves on.
Yeah, I really didn't want to eat the food.
I didn't really eat it.
Man. Pride, nothing. Yeah, Mateo's getting tall. Yeah. Man. But anyway, let me get these kids to bed. CJ, don't touch. No, that's it. Let me get these. Okay, y'all messing up stuff. All right. Who said that? All right. Get mayo overkill. I know. Smell like Bussy burgers. Looking good. Yeah. Okay. This boy has been doing this type of shit all day. Just doing stuff for attention, crying, throwing tantrums all over Vegas. He's just been acting a fool ever since we've been here. TJ, don't touch that. Yeah. Okay. Here's a seer. So they're about to go to sleep in a minute. What's up from New York City? Shout out to New York City. Shout out to... Okay.
Who you hitting?
TJ looks like a young player. Yes, he do with the fade. Look at that hair. How you like the hair? Lord. Okay, y'all seeing yourself and y'all stop making faces. Stop. I know they're trying to fight sleep. Y'all stop trying to fight sleep. Because they know they got to go to sleep. Stop it. No. Stop. Shout out to Long Beach, California. I met some brother from Long Beach today. Shout out to that brother from Long Beach. You got your Hidden Colors 5 tickets. That's what's up. Everybody got their Hidden Colors 5 tickets. Which one? Yeah. Yeah, we got a handful. What's up?
That? Stop touching.
Okay, y'all messing with the damn computer. The Peanut Eater Podcast. Well, shout out to Grand Rapids. Yeah, everybody. I'm glad everybody got their tickets. Everybody got their tickets for HC5.
Who said I wish I only had 3 boys? What? Why would you wish for this?
No, I know. Yeah.
This shit is horrible. Hard.
Please. Okay.
This is like I ain't saying nothing.
I know.
Sleepy.
All right. But anyway, shout out to Gardenia.
I'm
Another animated cartoon, I know. All right.
Who's yawning?
Yeah, he's fake yawning. Look at him. You ain't sleepy. You fake yawning.
Well, they should be sleepy though. Almost I gave them.
Oh, okay. You ready to go to bed, Mateo? You ready to go to bed?
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, guys. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Say good
Bye.
night.
Good night. Say good night.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, that's enough. All right, y'all. We're gonna be out of here, y'all. Happy Father's Day.
Bye.
Happy
Bye.
Father's Day.
Y'all be good, guys.
Bye.
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 All right.
Bye.
Bye.